Dame Zaha Hadid designed buildings that could look as fluid as Mercury while appearing as light as a leaf. Sensuous parabolic shapes became a trademark of her architectural aesthetic, leading to her being called the Queen of the Curve. Her creations were always eye-catching, often jaw-dropping, and sometimes controversial.
People forgot what you can do through modern work. You know, there was an obsession with historicism, a vernacular, postmodern. So the idea of new was almost alien.
Zaha Hadid was born in Baghdad and studied maths at university, before moving to London in the 70s to train as an architect. She set up her own practice shortly afterwards, then found there were no takers for her avant-garde ideas.
I was woman, I did strange stuff. I think they're all together intertwined, but there is definitely has been, and it still remains, it's much better now. There's a definite stigma too about the woman thing.
It was this Cubist-inspired building in Germany that proved to be her big breakthrough. Soon her ability to mix old-school craft skills with revolutionary new computer programs saw her emerge as one of the most exciting and innovative architects of her generation.
I think she has added an enormous amount of language to architecture. She's devised shapes that we never thought that we could do, or never thought that any architect could do. And that is something, you know. There's a lot of architecture that is a sort of variant on the architecture that's come before. But she did shapes that gobsmacked you.
Her visual flamboyance proved popular abroad, but less so in the UK, her adopted home, where she really only made her mark on the public's consciousness with her aquatic centre for the 2012 London Olympics.
To be accepted as an architect, I think I'm not sure it's fully done. Not here, not in this country. I'm still considered to be on the margin, you know, despite all these things. And I don't mind being on the edge, actually. It's a good place to be.
She had a reputation for being short-tempered and difficult, while some of her buildings were criticised for being impractical and overblown. There's no doubt she was uncompromising, a characteristic that allowed her to overcome prejudice and scepticism to design some truly remarkable buildings for which she received multiple awards. Dame Zaha Hadid was a trailblazing visionary. She leaves behind an extraordinary body of work to be marvelled at by generations.